Oh, hello, everyone. Folks, we have a very good topic today. And the reason why I like this topic, because we live at a time where we can predict insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes before they happen. The key to stopping diabetes is assessing what's called visceral adipose tissue, abbreviated for VAT or VAT. Now, this visceral fat is a deep belly fat that is directly connected to insulin resistance. Now, the fat that I'm talking about is the midsection fat, and it surrounds organs and it releases inflammatory toxins and substances that disrupt the function of insulin. The best way to detect insulin resistance before it turns into diabetes is by measuring this VAT, visceral adipose tissue around the organs. The image I'm showing here is to just bring your attention to the difference between subcutaneous fat, which is around the skin, which we're not interested in. What we are interested in, image A, which is the subcutaneous, or which is the visceral rather, around the organ. The visceral fat around the organ is what we want to measure via DEXA scan. And the DEXA scan gives us a complete measurement of this visceral fat. So what is a DEXA scan to begin with? A DEXA scan is quick, non-invasive test used to measure not only visceral fat, but it also does bone density, body muscle mass, and body fat percentage. And so you get the whole package. And the good news, no prescription is needed. So let me dive into this presentation. And what I have here is a case study. But before I do that, let me define quickly the 3 stages of diabetes. And the reason for that, because diabetes doesn't happen overnight. It progresses in 3 stages. Stage 1 is the warning sign. This is where it all begins. Your body produces insulin, but your cells stop responding to it. And the VAT or visceral fat plays a key role in insulin resistance because of those inflammatory toxins that I spoke about. And now at this stage, blood sugar is normal, so it's very hard to detect it via biomarkers, and your body is working extra hard to keep it that way. So this stage is very easy to reverse. And you reverse this simply by working out and making simple dietary changes, and you can restore insulin sensitivity with very little effort. Now, the second stage is the red flag. This is the pre-diabetes, and at this point, insulin resistance has worsened, and blood sugar levels are consistently high. Not enough to be called type 2, but your pancreas is working overtime to produce more insulin. But it is losing the battle, though. Symptoms, usually clients start to exhibit symptoms such as sugar cravings, fatigue, weight gain, and even difficulty concentrating. This stage, you can still turn things around. You're not running out of time, and you need to focus on the visceral adipose tissue reduction. Dietary adjustments are also needed, and enhancement in nutrients and vitamins such as chromium, magnesium, and berberine. All those are helpful to reverse this stage. Now, the third stage, which is the critical stage, is the type 2 diabetes final stage. Now, at this point, your body can no longer keep up with insulin production, and blood sugars are extremely high. And this can lead to serious complications such as nerve damage, vision problems, heart diseases, but it's still, it can be reversed, but it has become much harder. So the point is, don't wait till you get to this stage. Early detection, early intervention are key to get things rolling ahead of time. So let's go back to this case study here. What do we have here? So what I have is a 48-year-old male. He went through a DEXA scan. And what did we find? We find that his visceral fat is 2.72 pounds. It's 2.72 pounds. And you can see the image here. This is the scan and the fat surrounding the organs. Okay? And this is the interpretation. So he's right here over 2 pounds, which means he's at high risk of diabetes and metabolic issues. So I put a red line here. This is above the line where you don't want to be. And I'm sorry, below the line is where you don't want to be, and above the line where you want to be. So typically, elite athletes are under half pound of visceral fat. And healthy folks can be anywhere between half pound and a pound. So the point is, you want to be less than a pound, and you don't want to be above a pound. And most certainly, you don't want to be over 2 pounds. So this client is not only his high risk of type 2 diabetes, but he's also high risk of metabolic health issues. What do we mean by metabolic health issues? What we mean by that is high triglycerides, which increase the risk of heart attacks, high LDL, high blood pressure, PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. And this is a hormonal disorder in women, and it is often linked to insulin resistance. Also, mitochondria dysfunction. And this is where you get reduction in energy or reduced energy and fatigue. Gut dysbiosis is also a metabolic health. Chronic inflammation is a major metabolic health issue. So this table here, you can screenshot this. You can get a DEXA scan. You can set up an appointment. I'm going back to this slide here. And you can search for a DEXA location near you. I'm going to put a link in the comment section for you in case you want to get that going. And all you have to do is go to Google and search for a DEXA scan near me, and you get hundreds of locations with very little effort. And that's about it, folks. I got my references here. As always, leave your comments in the comment section. And thank you so much, and have a good day.